Okay, we're starting chapter 2. Let's see what's happening now. Okay, several days have passed. We've gradually gotten used to life in our hideout. I take it, Kageha did not kill Hikage. I find their names so easy to interchange in my mind, and I'm like, wait, which one is which? The rooms are comfortable and supplied with everything we need for daily life. At some point every day, food is brought to the room in baskets, letting us continue to eat normally, as if we were still in the outside world. Thanks to that, we're all able to practice as hard as we can. Practice creating weapons, of course. Our weapons are born from the power of thought. That's what the girl in the rabbit mask told us. She said we should use those weapons to take the shards back from the monsters. The power of thought. I wondered if it was some kind of magic. If it were, I'd want to laugh it off as nonsense. But that handgun did appear in my hands back then, and it felt incredibly real. The fact is, that power helped us survive a dangerous situation. Still in doubt, I concentrated hard, trying to make a weapon form in my hands. And then, of course, I failed. No matter how many times I tried, I failed. I started to think that the power of thought really didn't exist after all. Just as I was on the brink of giving up, a miracle happened. For everyone else, that is. Oh?
Yo, when are we gonna go kill those monsters? I'm gonna be out of shape if we keep sitting around.
Flopped on the couch after the day's training, Yamato's voice is rough.
Until we can all use our weapons. We're not there yet. Can you not tell? You're slowing us down.
I'm sorry. That first day I woke up in the manor, there was that blinding light in the handgun. But since then, I haven't been able to do it again, no matter how hard I try. Before I knew it, everybody had surpassed me.
You weren't exactly a natural at first either, Yamato. It was only recently that you managed to get the gun to appear. That makes you slowest among the guys.
Shut it! You weren't much faster!
Sparks of hostility flash as they glare at one another, and then they turn away from each other.
Come on now, you're fighting like children.
But hey, Hikage, how about we just have Benny Yuri stay in the room and we go out to hunt the monsters? Heck, if you like, I'll stay here and be her knight in shining armor.
You just want to slack off.
Hikage considers his point for a while, but then shakes his head in silence. I just can't have any competition.
No, it's not a guarantee that this room is safe. If something were to happen, you'd have a tough time protecting her by yourself. At the very least, we all have to be able to defend ourselves.
Lame. Pig-headed as ever, aren't you? That was supposed to be my chance for some alone time with Benny Yuri.
My ears still work, you know.
He's right. I need to be able to protect myself. Still, I don't know why I can't use this power like everyone else. We're going to gather the kaleidoscope shards and get out of this manor. We're all of the same mind on that, but I can't stand the fact that my existence is getting in the way of things. Girl, please. Aw, man.
Not already. How many days has it been?
At the sound of the rain beginning to fall, Yamato mumbles with annoyance.
Now, a watch pot never boils. Benny Yuri, you should just keep taking things at your own pace.
I will. Thanks.
At any rate, I'm pretty curious as to how this all works.
Are y'all summoning guns to show off? With practiced movements, Karasuba makes his gun appear and disappear as though he's performing some sleight of hand trick.
Wonder if we can make jewels with this power, too.
What is it with you and, like, pawning off fancy things and jewelry, sir?
Even if you did, it'd vanish right after. Don't get your hopes up.
Truth. Yeah! Ha! Grr! Later that night, once everyone has gone to bed and I am alone, I resume my practice. The power of thought. If I picture the gun in my head, maybe I can get it to appear. But I don't know what a real gun is like. I saw one when the person in the fox mask showed up, but I can't remember it very well. Girl, you've literally watched 4 guys summon and resummon their guns in front of you for days. You should have a pretty good idea. I have to do this, though. Ha! I hold out my hand as if aiming with a gun and try to force the image into my mind. I continue to do so, as though in prayer, but after a few moments I hear the floor creaking. Huh? Yamato? I thought you already went to bed. Is something wrong?
I'm thirsty. Came down for a drink. How about you?
I couldn't fall asleep.
So you were practicing by yourself?
Yeah. He gives a quick grunt and then fixes me with a brazen stare. Now what? The silence is awkward. And why the heck is he eyeballing me like that?
You're scared of me, aren't you?
Huh? What makes you say that? I'm not.
I've just got a hunch you're afraid of something.
Is that how he sees me? Someone who's afraid? I never really thought about it. What is it that I'm afraid of? How about terrifying goat monsters? I try to reconsider my feelings. Fear. It's an emotion I've felt plenty of times since I came here. Being locked up in the manor, getting attacked by monsters. Extraordinary things I never would have imagined happened every day. And every time they do, I'm suffocated by my fear. Compared to all of that, Yamato isn't frightening at all. He'd never say mean things to hurt my feelings or try to lay a hand on me in anger. I'm even beginning to feel a little close to him as an ally. But the fear I've felt over the past few days is of a different variety. Yeah. I might be a little afraid when it comes to you, Yamato.
See? Knew it.
Oh, but it's not that I'm afraid of you. It's more that I'm afraid for you. Sometimes you can be a little reckless.
Come again.
I'm not doing a very good job explaining myself. I'm afraid of people going away. I'm scared of the people in our hideout vanishing, one by one. Even though we've found this place, you're so desperate to find another way out of the manor, to kill those monsters. You don't seem to care about the danger.
Because I have to get out of here.
I feel the same way. But if one of us died trying to do it, I'd feel even worse. When I look at you, I get a feeling that you might go away, and it makes me afraid. Having said it out loud, I finally realize the truth. That's it. What I fear more than anything else is losing things. My home, my loved ones. Just the thought of it grips my heart with pain.
That's why we need weapons. We've got to have them so we can get all those shards and protect each other.
Yeah, you're right.
Get yourself in position.
What? Yamato stands behind me and takes my hands. He then brings them up in front of me. I love this. Oh! My heart is full! My Heart is full. I love guys like this. So good. What is this? What's this do? She looks so nervous. That is literally me whenever the gun minigame comes up. Just picture like this face. What's he doing? He's so close to me.
Like that. Take aim. Imagine it.
Imagine?
Imagine yourself holding a gun.
Okay. I will. I've been doing that for a while, though. It never works. I honestly have no idea what to do.
Well,
Huh?
what color's the gun?
Silver, I suppose.
And the weight? How does it feel in your hands?
I think it's like... I visualize each detail as he questions me. Color, weight, texture, size, shape. With each question I answer, the outline of the weapon slowly forms in my mind. The image continues to expand, and I start to feel as if I'm holding the real thing. I recall the death knell of the monsters, the ones I killed with my own hands. I don't think I can do it.
Yes, you can. Don't stop until I tell you. It's not the gun you're afraid of, but losing your friends, right?
Yeah.
So use that gun and protect them. Protect the things that are important to you.
Protect the things that are important to me. The things that are important to me. Important. Did it work? Huh? A gun! It... My eyes fly open in astonishment. Silvery white particles of light float around the gun now in my hand. It feels as if it had always been there. So the reason it must have appeared the first time is because she wanted to protect Yamato and, oh gosh. Kurosaba, I think this is... I will get these names down eventually. So now she has a reason. You need a reason for the gun.
See? Told you could do it.
I did it! You're incredible, Yamato! I finally did it! I'm so excited that I shout in joy, forgetting that everyone is already asleep. Girl!
I heard you. Calm down.
But until now, I couldn't do it at all! I'm just so happy! I didn't know what to do!
You just didn't have enough imagination.
Really? Although maybe he's right. I was able to do it once he guided me through it. I open my hands slightly and look inside. They are wrapped around the gun, as though it is something precious to be protected. An ivy patterning snakes across the grip, with an embossed gem set into it. The gun is far more beautiful than I had anticipated. I'd been thinking of it as something frightening, but seeing it myself actually makes me feel like I can rely on it. This weapon is the tool that will light the way to our future.
Yo, quit eyeballing that thing. It's creepy.
I just can't help but smile knowing I won't be holding us back anymore.
Oh yeah?
Yeah! Oh! With our faces close, our eyes suddenly meet. I recall the way he was standing until a little while ago, embracing me from behind. Thinking about it makes my heart start to pound. Adorable. Adorable! Oh my goodness, what is this Bakugo look? My goodness, I love it.
My bad.
No, I should be the one apologizing! We jump away from each other, and I realize that Yamato's cheeks have taken on a slight blush. I've also realized I can see the back of his vest now. The designs are so nice. Also, what is this little purse thing? What do you keep in there? I would say bullets, but I don't think you need that. That's interesting. I can't remember if I read this now. I was so distracted. Oh yeah, I did. I did read it. Never mind. We're good. Fine. Everything's fine. But it's not like it was a hug or something. Anyways, thanks. I can get the gun to appear now thanks to you.
I didn't do all that much. Hikage taught me this method too.
He did?
Yeah, that guy's actually pretty impressive. Always very cool and aware of his surroundings. He's got everything I lack. That's what I was thinking when we were out exploring the manor the other day.
Hikage and Yamato. What an odd pairing. Let's hear it for Team Edgelord. Although, maybe the fact that they're total opposites is exactly why they're able to respect one another. I'm trying to figure out how they're opposites. I mean, other than Yamato's more reactive, like he's kind of angry, whereas Hikage... I mean, Hikage reacts in anger too, though. Maybe not as much, but they're both, like, serious, pretty cool. I'd say they're fairly similar. That's just me. I guess I'll have to get to know them to see the true differences.
Plus, he reminds me of somebody.
Does he?
Nah, never mind.
Who? He scratches his head and lazily turns away. Yamato seems to have more memory inklings than anybody, which is interesting.
Well, looks like we'll be going monster hunting starting tomorrow. Rest up.
Oh goody, I can't wait to fail at shooting butterflies again. I will. And thank you again for staying up so late to help me.
You got it.
His response is curt as he makes his way back up the stairs to the mezzanine. I hope he actually got his water. Girl, why are you and I sharing a brain cell? This has happened so many times with you and me. I love it. Wait, didn't he say he was down here for a drink? He went back without getting one. I hope that's okay. Maybe he came down specifically to check on me. Nah, that couldn't be it. That guy! Nah. Nah. Couldn't be. Sure, I'm overthinking this. I tighten my grip on the newly created gun in my hand as I gaze off in the direction Yamato disappeared in. That was so sweet.
Damn, Benny Yuri! That's awesome!
You've completely mastered it.
Yeah, I finally caught up to all of you. The following day, voices of admiration surround me as I show them my gun. They're praising me so much. I guess all that practice was worth it.
All the trouble you had up till yesterday seems unbelievable now. Did you have some sort of breakthrough?
It's all thanks to Yamato's help. Oh, he looked away from me. Maybe I ought to keep it a secret.
Benny Yuri?
Oh, no! I was just practicing a bunch and finally figured it out.
Uh-huh. No kidding.
This means all of us can make our weapons appear.
Monster hunting time at last.
Monster hunting. Those words quickly take on a new sense of reality as tension grips the room.
No matter how we look at it, this is gonna be dangerous, so let's split into teams for now. Indeed, that would be best.
So, how are we gonna divvy ourselves up? Same teams as last time sounds good to me.
Why don't we give preference to what the lady would like? What would you like to do, Benny Yuri?
Let's see. The person I want to go with is...
Ooh, our first choice.
I mean, this isn't really going to matter right now, because we're doing common route. My heart says Hikage or Yamato. But my mind is like, we haven't really hung out with Kurosaba very much. Like, we had quite a bit with Hikage in the beginning. We had the hot cocoa scene with Kagiha just now. We had the gun lessons with Yamato just now. Kurosaba's kind of been trying to hang out with us. So, alright, maybe I'll just throw Kurosaba a bone. I don't think it really matters, but... Let's see. If I'm going with someone, I'd rather it be Kurosaba. Having someone cheerful around would help keep my spirits up.
What's this? You want to be with me, Beniyuri? You're more than welcome, of course.
What? I didn't say anything yet.
Your heart's voice called out to me. Let's ditch these other nasty dudes and be on our way.
Well, I guess I was going to ask him anyway. Okay then, let's go get those shards, Kurosaba.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna leave you behind if things get dicey, though. Sound good?
What?
Just a little Kuros humor.
Kuros humor, please. That's terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. Kurosaba giggles as he bounds towards the exit. This is starting to seem like a bad call. Only starting to, eh? Well, still slightly worried, I follow him out the door. I guess if we die, we'll get a bad ending, and we'll just come back here and be like, yeah, so Yamato, how you doing? Okay, we're not thrown straight into shooting. One step out of the hideout is one step into a den of monsters. We don't know where they might be lurking, or when they might attack us. Still, Kurosaba doesn't seem to be the least bit concerned.
So, get this. I went over to Hikage's room with a pack of cards the other day. He made this real grisly face and kicked me out. Guy could be a little nicer, don't you think?
I'm sure he was just grumpy because you woke him up. As we walk, Kurosaba talks to me about this and that, as always. My feet are practically frozen in fear of whatever unknown dangers await us, so I'm grateful to be able to just take things at his pace.
But hey, I'm glad you can get that gun to appear now. You were really having trouble with it before.
Yeah, it was pretty rough at first, but I managed to get the hang of it.
Did somebody teach you how?
Huh? How'd you guess?
The way you aim the gun is similar to one of our pals. Or maybe I'm just imagining things.
Well... He stops walking and looks into my face. I didn't really have any particular reason to hide the truth, but Yamato's reaction did worry me a little.
Beniyuri?
But it's not really something worth keeping a secret, is it? Plus, telling him might make us closer. Actually, Yamato helped me out. I was practicing late at night and he woke up and saw me.
What? Really? That guy helped you? Mr. Dark and Broody himself?
Right? Yeah, I know, it's surprising, huh? But he was patient and walked me through the entire thing. Huh? He looks kind of displeased about something. I can't imagine what it might be.
I don't like that guy.
You don't? How come?
No reason in particular. Just a gut feeling. Or like, I can feel it at a cellular level. Just makes me not want to deal with the guy.
I do see them fighting a lot. Yamato might look kinda scary, but he's a good person.
A good person, huh? Got some proof of that?
Huh? proof?
Yeah, as in, what makes you think he's a good guy? Aside from him helping you practice.
Well, I didn't expect him to ask something like that, so I'm at a loss. Proof? I never even considered that. I unconditionally believe everybody here is my ally and a good person. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt later. I guess it's my intuition? You know, like how scary-looking people can actually be pretty nice? That sort of thing.
Meaning you've got a whole lot of nothing. So, on the flip side, does that mean nice people are actually evil?
No, that's not what...
Kageha looks nice, right? So by your logic, he's evil, right?
By my logic, yes. That's not what I said!
Nobody can tell if other people are good or bad. Sound about right?
Ugh. Frustrated at losing the argument, I bite my lip. Meh. When he notices, Karasaba's usual smirk spreads into a full-on smile.
Sorry, my bad. You were just being so pure-hearted and cute that I couldn't help being a little mean. Okay? You're a nice girl. Innocent enough to believe in the fantasy of good people. But let me tell you something. You won't survive like that.
Noted. Huh? Suddenly, his easy smile turns to ice. The sudden shift sends a shiver creeping up my spine. Survive? The way he phrased that makes me think he's saying there's something in the manor besides those monsters that's out to get us. Or get you, specifically. Blank faced with astonishment, I see his face curve back up into a slight smile.
Come on, I'm messing with you!
Messing with me?
I don't know. When I see you, I just get this wild urge to razz you.
That could be taken wrongly. He turns and starts to walk ahead. His jaunty steps echo around the hallway. I got my eye on you, sir. What is that face? What the heck is that face, sir?
How about we head up to floor 2 for a bit? I'm getting bored down here.
Sure. I guess so. Maybe we'll find something new.
It's decided then! 2nd floor, ho!
As I stare at him walking ahead of me with his light, confident steps, I can't get what he said out of my head. What the heck was that supposed to mean? Nothing good. Nothing good.
What in the name of horribly bad taste are these?
As we take our first steps onto the 2nd floor, Karasuba looks down the hall and shouts. Karasuba, what are you... Eek! What in the world? Oh. Masks, eh? Lots and lots of masks. That is a thing I'm wondering about. What is the significance of the masks? We've met 2 people that wear masks. Usagi and the unnamed fox guy. But none of us wear masks. And I guess technically the goat monsters were also people that just happened to end up with goat masks. So what do they signify? I let out an involuntary gasp as my eyes pass over the hallway wall. As far as I can see are masks, masks, masks. Inlaid with gold and silver and bedecked with all manner of precious stones, they go beyond the realm of decoration and straight into ominous territory.
Gah. Maybe it's the landlord's collection or something. They just keep going and going all the way down the hall.
Yeah. There's so many of them. I wonder how many years it would take to collect all of these. Is it like heads? You know, from like previous people that were here kind of thing, but only the mask is left behind? Trying to protect myself from the seemingly infinite gazes twisting around me, I narrow my shoulders and gently stroke them as we proceed down the hall. Who's that? After walking for a little while, I hear a faint cry from somewhere in the distance. Oh! That sounded like a little girl! My eyes dart back and forth, trying to find the source of the sound. I spot a little girl crying behind a nearby pillar, her shoulders hunched. It's not Usagi, is it? What's the matter with her? I take a step towards the girl, but my hand is grabbed from behind.
Don't. You shouldn't be careless.
But...
Got any proof that this isn't an evil person? I don't think you do.
I face forward once again. The girl has curled her body up into a ball as she continues to cry. The sight of her calls to mind memories of my sister when she was younger. She's a crying child. I can't believe there's anything sinister going on here. I'll try not to get too close.
Benny Yuri, you idiot!
I run over to the girl and crouch down so we can see each other eye to eye. Hey, is something wrong? Why are you crying? Who are you? When she looks up, I see that she has a cat mask stuck to her face. I give an involuntary twitch, but am quickly relieved at the sound of her voice, innocent and without a trace of hostility. I'm Benny Yuri. I came to this manor some time ago. Who are you? I'm... The girl opens her mouth to speak and bursts out sobbing as though she has remembered something. Uh-oh. It's a bad sign when the music just stops. I was in the hospital. I was really sick, and I had to have a big surgery. Yes? They all said I was a good girl, so God would help me, but... There, calm down. Uh-oh. She gave into despair! They're liars! Everyone is a liar! Liars! Ah!
Benny Yuri!
With an ear-splitting shriek, the girl's limbs are suddenly tinged with a dusky black color. Gun time? Perhaps drawn to this, a kaleidoscope of black butterflies bursts forth and covers the girl's body, transforming her into a large, shadowy creature. We have to help her!
It's too late! She's a monster now.
But... Light radiates from Karasaba's hand as he summons his gun and turns to face what was once the little girl.
Come on, Benny Yuri!
Is it time? Game start! I'm so bad at this. Is there any way to do this faster? I hate how laggy this is. Okay. The kaleidoscope ones are like an explosion one, I think? Good grief. Oh, hopefully I don't have a health bar. Come on. Okay, how badly did I do that time? Literally have not improved. But I didn't get worse. So, you know, I'll take it. I've got to figure out a better system for shooting these butterflies. It's just like so laggy. Good grief. Well, we lived.
Didn't I tell you you wouldn't survive like that?
What? Fatigued and downhearted, I fall to my knees. Kurosaba runs over to me.
When you trust people that easily, you end up getting yourself in danger. Hopefully now you've learned your lesson.
I'll keep that in mind for your route, sir.
Hey, a shard.
Kurosaba picks up the shard of glass lying where the monster once was and plays around with it, tossing it up and down. How can you smile at a time like this? That girl turned into a monster and we shot her dead. Don't you feel anything at all? He snatches the shard out of the air and lets out a small groan.
Benny Yuri, you're hurt right now because they put one over on you with that crying little girl shtick. I suspected she was a monster right from the get-go. So no, I'm not upset in the slightest. You trusted others and got hurt. I doubted them and I'm just fine. So which one of us is the smarter?
He opens my palm and sets the shard on it, then gives me a bright smile. It's true. I wasn't thinking. It definitely wasn't a smart move. But the world isn't just full of people you can't trust. I'm sure of it. At the very least, I don't think that girl had any intention of attacking us at first.
And the results speak for themselves. Fact is, she attacked us.
Why would he say something like that? It's like he's trying to convince himself. So you just don't trust anybody then?
Nope.
Not even us? Not even me?
Nope. Sorry?
Meaning, you'll never get hurt, sure, but with nobody you can trust, it must be lonely. An awkward silence settles between us. Rain. Okay, time to go back. And as we stand there, the rain begins to fall and I can feel a chill in the air.
We got what we wanted. Let's head back.
Yeah, right. I clutch the shard tightly in my hand as we return to the hideout.